Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between Major and Neeb on Newkirk Precinct. In the bottom right side of the map, we have the red Protoss player hailing from the United States of America. It is Neeb. And in the bottom left side of the map, we have the blue Terran player. It is Major, who also goes by Special. Not entirely sure which one is his main name right now, but perhaps we'll figure that out one day. And Major comes from the nation of Mexico. So this is a North America versus North America match. Today, it's going to be a grudge match. It is from the round of 4 from WCS Austin 2017. Should be a good one. Should be a good game. So go ahead and get ready for a PvT here on Newkirk Precinct, the tournament edition. I don't think I've cast a PvT in a while. I'm trying to think. Recently, PvZs, ZVTs too. Some PvPs have been mixed in the last week. We did have a PvZ Brood War game earlier today, which is excellent fun as well. And that's about it. I can't think of a PvT I've cast in the last few days. So those of you who are fans of this matchup, I apologize. Apologize profusely. This is probably the least popular matchup on my channel other than the mirrors. So ZVZ, PvP, and TvT, the least favorite. But of the non-mirror matchups, PvT seems to generate the least amount of interest, which I'm okay with that. I mean, I understand people have their favorites and like to watch what is their favorites. I'm sometimes a little sad that not all of you watch everything that I ever post, which, if I think about it, is pretty unreasonable to expect that, isn't it? I post 2 times every single day of the week, except on Sundays and Wednesdays when I post compilations and or best of 7s or best of 5s, which are a lot to watch too. I mean, the sheer number of hours I post every week is a lot. It is very much, when you think about it. SCVs trying to keep this probe away from blocking their attempt at an expansion. This is kind of amazing. Neeb just being so annoying. Major does finally manage to get it down. And there's a Reaper in production as well. So let's go ahead and name this Reaper. I don't know how well he's going to do. PvPs or PvTs rather are a tough place to start if you are a Reaper and you're just new to the core. So this is a Reaper Spike. Spike is a former space hunter. After his fight with his all-time nemesis, Vicious, everybody believed him dead, but he was rescued by a mysterious figure who froze his body. Hundreds of years passed, and the humans became Terrans. Spike was awakened by the Dominion, and because of his amazing combat skills, was entered on the Terran army. Spike, however, did not want to be like a weapon, so he made a deal with the army and was initiated on the Reaper program, the most dangerous of work for a Terran. So Spike here does pick off a probe. Free probe kill. This adept wants you dead so much, though, Spike. This adept gets 1 shot off. That's enough to chase you away very, very quickly. Get out of there. Get out of there, Reaper. Beginning the Marine production back home is Major. His expansion is just about done. And our Protoss player is working on an Oracle. Oh, we have an Oracle name here too? It's been a while since we've had an Oracle and a Reaper name in the same cast. I'm trying to think. It's been weeks, possibly months. Okay, this Oracle's name is Syrian, a champion of one of the High Kings, corrupted by the darkness, fighting against her own will to kill whatever she can. Spike just waiting for probes to come down to its natural base so he can kill them, which is not an honorable goal for sure. Adept sees it. Oh, the Adept doesn't get a shot off before Spike gets inside the main base. And what just killed stuff? What is here? Oh, the Mothership Core wandered all the way over to the main base. That was amazing. Spike gets a couple kills, but the Adept's trying to finish him off. Can't do it. Oracle follow-up of Syrian coming across to the main base here as well. Missile turret is almost done, and it finishes just as soon as the Oracle shows up. Getting some shots off, lock on, doing some damage as well. Oracle only able to get 2 kills and has 66 hit points remaining. Spike wants to get another pro kill. 4 kills on Spike. No, Spike! Adept finishes him off. 4 kills is good. I don't know that 4 kills is Hall of Fame worthy, but 4 kills is a very good. Syrian coming into this natural base, trying to kill some SCVs, but the Cyclone chases her off. Him off. I think we decided Oracles are female, but if they want to have dude names, that's totally fine too. We are open to all sorts of things. Another Oracle coming in. I don't know if it's going to be necessarily for harassment. At this stage of the game, if you're making another Oracle, it's going to be for Revelation, just trying to keep track of your enemy and see where they are at all times. So it's 23 to 29 Harvesters. Neeb has a lead. 8 SCVs have been killed so far by Neeb, and 4 probes lost, all by that one Reaper Spike. All by that one. Is he 3? He's got 3. Okay, so 3 Oracles I don't understand. What are you doing, Neeb? Are you sky tossing today against your Terran opponent? Seems very odd indeed. This Widowmine just begs for Oracles. Oh, there's a dead Oracle. Well placed. With that Widowmine at the bottom of the ramp, Oracle's a little bit too careless. Does get picked off. Bad news. Bad news there. Oracle with 3 kills, Oracle with 2 kills. Pretty darn injured, both of them. 18 hit points on one, 30 on the other one here. Widow Mines in pretty good positions to where Oracles would consider flying in. And now they're afraid. Now they're huddled together for warmth. Do we go in there? No, there's probably Widow Mines. I don't know about this, man. A lot of Adepts coming in for Neeb. It's an Oracle, Phoenix, Adept kind of play here. I mean, it's probably regular Phoenix Adept, right? But with Oracles mixed in, it's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. As I've always said, if you're going Phoenix Adept against Terran in this patch of Legacy of the Void, you have about 11 or 12 minutes to make it happen. If you can kill your Terran player before that point, you're probably... I mean, obviously, you're going to win if you kill him. But if you don't, you're in for a world of hurt. Picking up the Widow Mine that actually killed their friend earlier, the Phoenix. And the other Phoenix killed it. The Oracle threw down Revelation so you could see it, which is exactly how that worked. And the Adepts coming in. Again, you're on a bit of a timer. You're a bit of a clock. You can't necessarily sit here and wait. Picking up a Marine, killing him. Phoenix count is not humongous. Mind you, Marines trying to kill SCVs. They're not necessarily trying to kill any of these Marines. Now they're forced to fight against the Marines. Lifting up the Cyclone, which is doing a lot of work here, but then forced to let it low. Let it land. And 5 SCVs have been killed. A forward gateway here from Neeb. He's being aggressive. I don't see any sign of a third base from him at all. He's going for more gateways. The Adepts, again, did kill 6 SCVs there, so we're at 14 killed SCVs to 4 probes lost, 39 to 44. Total Harvesters is Neeb right now, flying around, killing yet another Widow Mine thanks to the Revelation Phoenix combination. The Cyclone chases them off with a lock-on ability, which only works against air units. Where is that thing? Here it is. Lock on. Air units. 160 damage for 14 seconds. So it's not as damaging as it used to be. And then Neeb does in fact go for a third base north of his natural. So never mind. Never mind. Neeb is going for a third base, but he's still sticking on Phoenix Adepts. He's getting Resonating Glaives. He's making 3 Adepts at a time. He's making 1 Phoenix at a time. He's got a Mothership Core waiting for a drop to come to the main base because that is how Terran rolls. And if you make it to the round of 4 of WCS Austin, you know what you're going to do? You're going to be able to drop. You have that skill as a Terran. You just can't make it that far without it. Marines, no upgrade. Actually, no upgrades on them. Stims on the way, +1 attacks on the way, but no combat shield. Interestingly enough. And the drop is coming. Here we go. 7.5 minutes in for Major. Moving out with a single medevac full of Marines. He's going to leave his Marines and Cyclones back home to deal with this harassment. Is he going to accidentally scout this? Oh, the Adepts almost scouted that drop heading up, but they didn't see it. That hurts a lot. Phoenix flying on into the main base. There's a missile turret, which is a problem. The natural base doesn't have one, though. Adepts here as well. This is not looking good for our Terran player at all. Adepts killing that bunker. Free reign of the natural base, though, is Neeb right now. Most of the army for Major is inside the main. Can't sonic transfer up into the main because there's a wall of supply depot and barracks. Can they take down this orbital command? Lifting it, sure, that kind of solves your problem, except there are Phoenix. Your orbital command is on fire. The Marines do drop and kill this third base of Neeb's, but he's losing his natural base in the process. This is looking really bad for Major right now. The Phoenix are trying to pick up and kill as many Widow Mines as possible. The Adepts got inside. Oh, the Adepts got inside. They're being surrounded by SCVs. They're being surrounded by Marines. The Marines are trying to focus down the Phoenix, and they are. They do focus down the Phoenix there. The final Adepts get murdered as well. Just kidding. Now the final Adepts have been murdered, but that's 26 SCVs killed in the last couple seconds here. It's 40 dead SCVs. It's 27 to 47 Harvesters. Neeb is technically still on 2 base, but Major is technically on 1 base, which is incredibly bad news. This drop for Major trying to do stuff, but it only has 8 hit points. And there are stalkers waiting for it to try to get out because it's going to... that Phoenix is going to finish it off. Those Marines either died instantly or fell to their deaths. I'm not sure which one of those options is the better one. Probably the instant death. Forge coming in for Neeb. Warping in resources lost at this point. About 4,700 for the Terran player and about 5,900 for Neeb. So Neeb's actually lost more things. 20 Adepts and 9 Phoenix and 3 Oracles is a lot of stuff. Whereas, again, 40 SCVs and 29 Marines, just not exactly cost-heavy losses there. But his third base up and running. He's happily mining from that. Natural for special, natural for Major, trying to come on up here. Marines do find this little front reinforcing area that Neeb was trying to hide. And he is going to take it down. The Marines have +1 attack. The Marines have stim. Combat shield is on the way, but not quite there yet. Blink being researched. Another Oracle coming in for Neeb. Does he have one yet? No, I lost him. He lost all of his oracles, which is sad, but it is understandable. First medevacs, no, not the first, but some medevacs out for Major. Gonna heal up these Marines that have been stimming and running around all day. I think Major needs to push, and he is. He recognizes that. He recognizes he's down in economy pretty strongly right now, so where do you go? Where do you go with it? Oracle flies across this army, and a little inattentive there from Neeb. That's one way to get back into the game, Major. Kill oracles for free. That's what I would recommend. So pushing up with Cyclone. Again, Cyclone pretty good against Stalker. Marine's also okay against Stalker. Liberator here too. Widowmine going fire on anything? Not yet. No. Widowmine really wanted to. Couldn't do it. It's a Stalker, Sentry, Adept army. And the Adepts are they going to finish that? I was going to say no. That's a bad place to finish that transfer. 100% for sure. +1 attack on the way from Neeb. This wasn't played on the Game Heart version of the map. Why is that? I wonder. Adepts still pretty much just scouting through to see what they're dealing with. Oh, they finished the transfer. They kill some of the reinforcing Marines very, very nicely. They're all going to die, though. I don't know that 3 Adepts was worth killing 3 Marines. Just monetarily, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Adepts walking right into circles of doom and then canceling the transfer. Yeah, Neeb, pretty smart about this, as I'd have to say. But the longer this goes on, the longer this dance happens. Neeb's up 55 to 33 Harvesters. The longer this goes, the worse it is. Stalkers, Adepts, Sentries coming along from the left side. Guardian Shield is up. Adepts do finish that transfer. They're surrounded by a lot of Marines, though. They're pretty much all dead, so force fields are up, causing problems for the Terran army. Liberators setting up shop, forcing Neeb back. And by back, I mean closer towards Major's base. Actually, surprisingly, are the rest of these units going to get in here? They're going to try to get in here. The Cyclone is dead. Medevac trying to heal. Stalkers just doing the dance. And then back towards their base. So several Stalkers are dead. 8 Stalkers have been killed. Let's make that a total of 9, but Neeb stays alive. He doesn't lose a base. He doesn't lose any workers. He's still up substantially when it comes to that. Good job dodging Liberator circles here, tier 2, Neeb. He hasn't really stayed in there. Widowmine gets picked off from distance thanks to the Revelation ability. Trying to kill a Liberator. They get it. Get the Liberator. It's gone. It's going to be Adept with the +1 attack and a Resonating Glaives against a very, very injured Marines here, chasing them all the way back home. No sign of a third base from Major. 3 bases for Neeb is pretty much all that he needs at this point. The Stalkers, again, enjoying the +1 attack and enjoying the Blink ability, which gives them so much maneuverability against this Terran opponent of Neeb's. Coming to the high ground are the Stalkers, picking off these Liberators from distance. They get it. They get it. Stalker overextends just a little bit. The micro on display here from Neeb is just insane. 300 over APM for both players, and that's it. A good game from Major. Major is defeated, and Neeb is victorious. Yeah, I mean, it just came down to that attack by Neeb was too devastating. Locking down and pretty much wiping out the natural base of your Terran opponent. They can come back, but it's hard. It is hard to come back against somebody as good as Neeb here. Resources lost. We're looking at 12,200. Resources lost for the Terran player, and about 12,000, 13,000 for the Protoss. I mean, Neeb, he took casualties to make this happen. He just had 3 bases, whereas Major was sitting on 2. And in general, in Legacy of the Void, that's a bad thing in a PvT. So that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.